Well, this is tape 4, and it's about Catherine Graham. I started out telling all these years about mind control murders and what's been done with it and the patterns and who's been killed and who's using it, and about my kidnapping and the laws and the ongoing hell they've put me through and what they've done to me, other than antifreeze and me writing a book about mind control. And every day of my life has been hell and shifted from one place to the other. But I'll take up another tape, and I can't. I'm going to try to put it together. It's up to people to put it. I put it all together. I don't get paid for this. People want me dead, actually. I'd like my name back, Margaret Ann Windsor. I'd like my dad's name cleared and my mother known for who she is. She's the real Queen of England and was married to King Edward VIII. And I'll say that again. I was born in 39 and kidnapped in 41 by my own uncle help, George, the illegal George VI, Elizabeth's father, which makes her illegal. And she's part of the New World Order, which is in place now. I was kidnapped. Joe Kennedy, the JFK's father, helped kidnap me. He was ambassador appointed by Roosevelt. The Rockefellers, Rothschilds, the Jewish people who really have been in control for a long time, the Illuminati, kidnapped me. Okay, and took out my father illegally. I'd like my father's name cleared, and I'd like, quite frankly, people to pay for their crimes. And nobody but God can do it. Now here's somebody banging on my walls over here. Okay, I want to go back to Graham here. Catherine Graham, Philip Graham. Okay, Philip Graham was head of ComSat, and he was supposed to, well, I don't know if he's head of it, he was on that committee, and he committed suicide. ComSat was a defense satellite. You ought to know what's going on with your satellites before you turn everybody loose with them. The Post was owned by Myers, and by the way, you get into controlling interest in, well, not controlling interest, but Myers, her father, the World Bank, I had that written down. I don't know what I did with that. I got up on a different thing when I started looking at all that. Where was Graham? Okay, Philip Graham was supposed to have committed suicide August the 3rd of 63 in Marshall, Virginia. Okay, Catherine Graham was the owner with him. It was Myers was her father and owned it. And of course, when they married, Philip became, I guess, co-owner. Anyway, Bob Graham is a half-brother to, and he was the former governor of Florida, then became a senator, so you don't see the connection there. But anyway, what I was trying to say was that Graham, oh, here I've got it, Catherine Graham, Meyer Graham. Eugene Meyer, Catherine's father, was owner of the Post, 46. Eugene Meyer was named president of the World Bank. Okay. So, I mean, you get into there, what I was trying to get into, and I'm going to say here and I'm going to quit, was another thing about control of the media. Now then, the Watergate scandal was broken by Bob Woodward, etc., in the movie All the President's Men, who Robert Redford played in that, and Robert Redford to me is the soul of good. So I hope I hope there's nothing ever different there. But I wanted to show you, if I can here. Okay, I'll just read it out of here. In 48, Meyer transferred his actual control of the Post company stock. Let me pull this out, and then I'm going to quit this for today. I can't do it. That went out. Everything's going out. Okay, here's what I want. Meyer transferred his actual control. That's the father of Catherine Stock to his daughter and her husband. Catherine Graham. Catherine Graham. Okay, received several and so on. Philip received 70% of the stock. Okay, and Graham assumed the title of president chairman of the board of the Post. Now then, here is where I'm going to stop because I don't have the means like other people do. I do the best I can here, and it's pretty hard. But in 1949, the Post Company, which is now controlled by Catherine and her husband, Graham, it was Myers, they get so into taking over the broadcasting industry. The Post slash CBS joint venture brought the CBS affiliate television station in Washington. They changed the call letters to WTOP slash TV. 53, the company bought out WMBR Radio and WMBR TV in Jacksonville, Florida. The company gained full ownership of WTOP in 54. In 54, the Post Company bought the competing morning newspaper, the Times Herald, for $8.5 million. The Post kept most of the Times Herald's advertising features, columnists and comics, and most of its readers. It goes on to, they jumped ahead to the Evening Star, the city's prominent afternoon paper in circulations in 59. It passed the Star advertising lineage. In 61, the Post Company purchased the controlling stock, in Newsweek from the Astors. You're talking about the people of the New World Order. When the deal was closed in New York City, Graham wrote a check for how much? Wow, I'm not even going to try to read that. It's controlling the media. So they have to be part of the, Catherine Graham, I'm going to shut it now. Somebody can go back and look it up. When you're getting into the banking, world banking, which Meyer was, so that's Catherine Graham, she married a Graham, and take over, and then all of this media take over. You can go back, and I assume you can Google it anywhere. You can Wikipedia or wherever. I don't know. That's a whole different. I didn't know the Grahams actually were part of the New World Order. They have to be, the Meyer and Graham. So you can go back and follow a little bit of history there. No wonder she didn't want to see me and Philip Graham. I was trying to tell her husband, who was into ComSat, your defense secretary, was murdered via mind control. Was it really suicide, or was he murdered using mind control? No wonder she didn't want to see me, and she ordered me out. And I had a letter from the FBI and everything on me. So none of the truth was told. It made the Post look like the good guys when they were just part of the New World Order and the Rockefellers that control it.